Hi friends, it's Shelby again, and today we are in my kitchen. We're going to share with you a recipe that my son Trent and I love, and it's one of his favorite recipes. Trent, would you like to share that with everybody, what this recipe is?
In my opinion, it's the world's best fish tacos, and yet one of the simplest.
Yes. So we want to share this with you and your family. If you like fish tacos, you can use just about any type of white fish. You can do I really recommend a white firm fish.
Like orange roughy?
Yes.
Which is what we're going to use today.
That's right. We're going to use an orange roughy. You could do a cod, you could do a flounder, whatever that you might like. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to get started on our guacamole. And let me show you what we have here, and we'll get started on that first.
Okay, so we already have our tomatoes and then onions cut up. And we have our avocados and then a lime.
How many avocados would you say, Trent, that it takes?
Well, for 3 people, I think we're doing 4.
We're doing 4? Okay.
For 2 people, 3 would probably be good.
Okay.
So
do you want me to do this and put it in the bowl for you, or do you want to?
I can do it.
Okay.
Okay. So we are gonna take our avocados, and I like to do this. I just like to squeeze them because it's kind of a stress reliever for some people. But be careful, because when you squeeze it, you might have peel still on the avocado when it comes out. Like what happened to mine. So, this time we're going to try using a fork.
Yeah. And sometimes it's helpful to go around the edge of the avocado, and then that way you can kind of scoop it out a little bit easier.
Yeah.
You want to get a spoon, like you said, to scoop it out, and then when you mash it, you can use the fork. Do you want to do that instead?
No, actually, the forks would work really good.
Okay. I mean, wouldn't you say, Trent, that we've made this recipe? How many times probably have we made this recipe?
Once, and it turned out really good, but...
Once?
Yeah.
I thought we made this recipe more than once.
This specific fish taco recipe we did recently, but we just kind of wanted a fish...
We've been working on it for quite some time.
We wanted a really quick fish taco.
Yeah.
And then just one night, out of the blue, she made fish tacos for us. And then I was like, this is the best fish taco in the world. And then we had a different cheese. This time we're using cheddar. Last time we used mozzarella. They're both really good, but for fish tacos, cheddar is my personal favorite.
Okay.
What about you?
You know, I like cheddar in them. I like Monterey Jack.
Yes, that's good for also refried beans.
So if you want to make refried beans with this recipe, you can do that as well. Whatever side you might like with it.
Yeah. And if you don't know where to get refried beans, you can find them in a lot of stores. Like, I'm just going to name a couple out of the blue, like Aldi, Kroger's, and, well, I don't know of any others. Maybe Price Cutter if you have one in your area. But they're really good. They're my favorite type of beans because I don't eat baked beans and stuff. I don't like baked beans. No. A lot of people do, though.
You don't like baked beans?
No, not really. I prefer refried beans.
Okay.
But some people like baked beans. And that's their decision.
Can I help you with this, or do you want to do it yourself?
I got it.
Okay.
So, if you could take a look at how much avocado we have in here. It is a lot. And we've only done 3 avocados. It's a good bit, but we like a lot of guacamole on our fish tacos.
That's right.
And besides, when we eat, we might also do chips with it. And we like to dip chips in our guacamole.
That's right. I really like chips in mine.
Yeah. But what also being great out with this is queso and salsa. I'm not a big salsa fan. I really like queso because, well, we love cheese.
Okay, so let's get this together real quick and get it together. We're almost done here. We're just gonna add all of our ingredients. So, like we said, 4 avocados. I would say even 4 people could eat this amount of guacamole on the fish taco.
Yeah, maybe without the chips.
Yeah. You might have some extra, you might not, and that's okay.
Yeah. So the avocados are done. Right now I'm going to add the lime. We have half a lime. Normal sized. We don't like the giant ones.
That's right.
So we'll add that in.
Let's show everybody what we got. There it is.
Okay. My hands are absolutely filthy.
You need to
So,
get your towel.
no, I'm gonna wash my hands off real quick, and she's gonna continue the avocado.
All right, now I'm gonna add our tomato. There's probably, I want to say like 1/4 cup of diced tomatoes in there, and then I've done about, I want to say this is about 2 tablespoons of onion. No, maybe like a tablespoon of onion chopped.
Like 1/4 of an onion, like a slice,
Yeah.
like less than like half an inch thick.
Yeah.
Which is about that much thick, like
Yep.
that thickness of an onion.
Now today I'm using a garlic paste. You can do fresh chopped garlic, which is really good in the guacamole. But if this was our kind of our speed through guacamole. So we're using a paste today, and you can just get any type of paste. I'm probably gonna do about a teaspoon of that.
Okay.
That's gonna mix it in.
And one time when we made, I believe, fish tacos, it might have been beef tacos. I decided that I want to do fresh garlic in here, fresh crushed. I believe that's what it's called.
Yep.
And it turned out actually really good. But the last time I did guacamole, which was when we last did these fish tacos, it turned out great because it was a little spicy, but the fish kind of cooled it down with the cheese also, and it was super good, and we loved it. Okay, now that we're done with that, we are going to put in our powders and our hot sauce.
And what he means by powders, it's our seasonings. So there's quite a few seasonings that we like to put in the guacamole.
Yeah, so we're gonna start with our salt. You could use any kind of salt, but right now we're using sea salt.
And how much would you say, Trent? Probably like 2, like a teaspoon, probably maybe 2.
Teaspoon, maybe a teaspoon and a half.
That's probably about right.
I just like to do this. If you have this specific brand and this specific bag, you can do this.
Yeah. You can get out a little bit in your hand. There it is.
About that much.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna add that in.
And maybe a little bit more, huh?
Maybe, depends on what it tastes like. If you're not a big fan of salt in your, oh, I said that wrong.
Okay.
If you don't like a lot of salt in your food, and you don't want that real salty just feeling.
Yeah, you don't want too much salt. If you're trying to watch your salt, of course, cut back on the salt.
Yeah.
Here, you're going to add just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. That's probably good.
So I'm thinking about, after what you just did, about 2 teaspoons.
Yeah. We're going to add, let's add maybe a half a teaspoon of pepper.
No, ground black pepper is what you want. No, I'm thinking that's more like a half a tablespoon.
And garlic, we've already added our garlic, so we'll leave that out this time.
Well, actually, I like to do garlic.
Do you like to like to put a little bit in?
So I like extra garlic. You don't have to do this specific guacamole recipe if you like your own.
It's alright.
If you like your own recipe, but I like to add garlic powder and the paste. So
just probably a little bit, like maybe 1/4 of a teaspoon would be good. That would be good.
I'm thinking like 1/3.
Well, in measuring, they have 1/4 is what it's called.
Do they have 1/3?
I think so.
Huh.
I think so.
So,
And probably the same with the onion powder. Probably a 4th teaspoon of onion powder.
look how much we've used. Actually, I'm going to tell you a funny story. Once I was getting this out of the pantry, and, well, actually the spice cabinet, our pantry is somewhere else. I got it out, and I was going to sit it on the table, but I think I dropped it, or I shook it like this, and about a quarter of it, or half of it fell out. It was all on the floor, and I had to get paper towels and wipe it up, and it was miserable.
I remember that. Yeah, I like all these seasonings in it. But like you said, you want to use your own recipe?
Go right ahead.
Go ahead.
So now we're going to do hot sauce. We like to use Texas Pete. You could use Tabasco, even taco sauce. So
I'm going to say probably a teaspoon of that. Or, no, probably a half teaspoon of that.
okay. So that might be enough, but we like spicy food.
Okay. That's right, we do.
Yeah.
That's right. Let's have a look at this and see how good this is looking. I think you can kind of get an idea. So you just mash it all together, mix it up.
Yeah. And we didn't tell you how many tomatoes we use.
I did. I told him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't remember that.
Yeah. And the way that Trent and I like to cook is we like to taste as we go, and that's how when I was raised, that's exactly how we did it. Was I always tasted the food as we went, and you can stick to a certain recipe or you don't have to, but
yeah,
we like to taste as we go to see if there's any more seasoning you want to add to it.
Yeah, and with our guacamole and a lot of our food, we like to try different seasonings or add a little bit more and add a little bit less.
Yeah.
So right now we're going to try our guacamole.
Okay.
Okay, get yours.
Our cameraman's going to come over and taste it too. Come on over.
Oh, that's
good. This is my son Wyatt.
My brother, my little brother.
Here, you want this one?
That is good. And I love the garlic flavor.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get back to your job.
Thank you, cameraman.
Hey, thank you.
So,
That's good.
pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now let me have one more.
We'll leave it just like it is.
It's so good that he has to get another bite. Okay.
All right.
Too good.
Okay. And now we're ready to do our fish. And today I actually have some really nice fish here. This is from our local fish market. This is our orange roughy that I talked about. And like I said, use any white fish that you want. A firmer fish. I even forgot to mention mahi.
Yes,
Mahi
that is a good
would
fish.
be really good in a fish taco too.
When we first started doing tacos, fish tacos,
Yeah.
I believe we started with mahi, just to try it.
I think we did.
And we did that for a little while. Then we found the orange roughy, and then we did that longer.
Yeah. That's right.
So,
So let's get started. First, I'm going to say we're going to use about, would you like to show them, hun, what we're doing here? You can look in the pan here. I'm going to add about, I'm going to say,
3 tablespoons of olive oil, maybe.
well, I'd say 2.
Okay.
And
it's
1 to 2.
It's extra virgin olive oil.
Yes. Next, we're going to add a tablespoon of butter. Let's get our heat going here.
And we like to use Irish butter. You can use any butter you'd like to, but Irish is definitely our go-to
favorite
butter.
That's right. So we're just going to let that heat up. Then also, what we're going to do is I'm going to do a seasoned packet of a taco seasoning. This is a lower sodium packet. You can use whatever, and sometimes we actually make our own, but since this is our quick fish taco recipe, we're doing this.
Okay, so I'm just going to read the ingredients. So we have salt, paprika, and cumin, red pepper, chili pepper, onion powder, and that's it.
Yeah, so if you want to make your own.
It's super easy, and we've done it in the past.
That's right.
And it's pretty fun.
Yeah. But you know what? I mean, I might actually like these better then I like the ones that we really take our time with, where we make our own spices and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This might be my favorite, is this one.
Because this is like a good just family night dinner.
Yeah, and quick. You know what I mean? Super quick.
Yeah, I love doing it. And fish tacos, they might be my favorite food. I know I've told her that burritos are my favorite.
Yeah.
But I don't know, fish tacos and burritos are pretty close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we love Mexican food in this house.
Yeah. But
it's probably our favorite.
Do you know what's funny? Before I was born, she ate Mexican a lot.
I did.
And we're not even part Mexican.
I might look like it, but I'm not.
Yeah.
But we just love Mexican food. We love Italian food. We like a little bit of everything.
We like all the food except me. I do not like French.
No?
Or Chinese. Or Japanese. She likes sushi and all that. And I'm sure a lot of you people out there like sushi. And my brother, the cameraman, he likes sushi.
Yeah.
But I don't like it.
All right.
I'm not a big fan of the whole raw fish thing.
Yeah. Okay, guys, our butter is cooking. So let's get a good look at this. We're going to add our fish fillets here.
Ah, that was good sizzle.
A little bit, huh? Not too much.
Sounds like it's bubbling.
And you also don't want to cook this on too high of a heat, because if it cooks too quick, it's going to get dry, and you don't want to dry it out. Then I'm going to take our season packet here, and I'm going to add, you only want to use half of the packet.
Yeah. Well, if it's this same brand and this same size packet.
Right.
This is actually the best kind we've used so far.
It's from Aldi.
Yeah. It's Casa Mamamita. And that's also my favorite refried bean brand.
Yeah. But this is, I mean, you can use any type of seasoning, or like I said, just
make your own.
Make your own.
Whatever you feel like doing.
Yeah. So we're going to do, I'm going to say half of that packet.
Yeah. But if you have like smaller packets, you could do the whole packet. Or like maybe even Old Bay would work.
Yeah, I actually used to use Old Bay.
Do you mind if I say Christina? So if your packet is 1 ounce,
yeah,
you can, if it's 1 ounce, you only need to use half. And the packet is about that size.
Yeah. And I think people typically know, because people usually make tacos and stuff like that, they usually know what size to get.
Yeah.
So we're only going to cook this fish. Honestly, I might flip it once, a couple minutes on each side. Probably takes maybe 5 to 6 minutes total.
On each side?
Well, actually, it only takes 5 to 6 minutes total.
Okay. So that's 2.5 minutes for each side.
Yeah.
You could set a timer, or you could just cook it till it's nice and, I don't know. I'm not going to say golden brown because that's a baking thing. This is not baking.
You want to do it till if you don't want it to dry it out, because if you overcook it, it'll be dry and it won't be good at all.
Yeah, because every time she makes fish, it's so juicy. But I think it's all that butter and olive oil. And it's just so good.
So I'm going to give it a flip here. If you'd like to look at this, you want to take a look at this here? We're just going to flip it one time. Do we have a good look on this? Yeah, we do. We have a good look at that. Oh, it's actually cooking quite nicely, and this is going to be on a not medium, but like a low to medium heat.
So it's in the middle between low and medium. Yeah.
But depending on, because not everybody's stoves are the same.
Yeah. And we are using, I believe, a cast iron pan.
No, this is just a non-stick pan. But you could do that. It would cook a lot quicker, though.
Yeah. So if you do a cast iron skillet, you might want to do like 1.5 minutes on each side, depending on how high your temperature is and how thick your fish is.
That's right.
Because our fish is about 1 inch thick, so about that thick, maybe a little less.
Yeah.
Like, it's uneven. So some parts are this thick, some parts are this thick.
All right, now let's take another look at this down here, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do is basically I just start breaking it up
into little pieces
in the pan. I'm going to turn that down. I'm going to turn that down to low.
Yeah. So, but you have to be careful when you do this because butter could spit up at you, mixed with olive oil.
That's right, especially if you're a kid cooking with your parents. You always want, this is important for you kids out there, always make sure you have an adult that's cooking with you, especially over fire, okay?
Yeah.
So always make sure you have someone that's an adult that can help you.
Yes.
So this is breaking apart very well. And we're just going to kind of continue to let this cook for just a little bit longer. Some of these pieces don't want to break apart.
And then once this is done, we're going to move to step 3, which is kind of my favorite part, and that will be assembling the tacos.
That's right.
And now you can put any toppings you want.
That's right.
You can do any toppings, any sauces. It doesn't really matter what you use.
Oh yeah, I know some people, they like to make a salsa for it, like a mango salsa, or, you know, they like to put cilantro, you know,
Some
lettuce.
people put queso.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I like that. I just like the shredded cheese.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you like the shredded cheese and the guacamole, but you can put anything you want on it. Anything you like a taco on in general, it's going to be tasty.
Yeah. We like to keep it simple.
That's right. So this is almost done. Just kind of mixing it around a little bit in that oil and that butter.
Yeah.
Make sure it's all cooked even.
Yeah, and when you see here, there was a pool of butter. Make sure the fish soaks that up because the fish is not going to have a whole lot of flavor if it doesn't get that soaked up.
All right.
Because every time she moves the fish, it leaves butter behind.
Mm-hmm.
Every time, because it's soaked up all that butter.
That's right. And of course, I do like to give this a taste. Trent, you want to get a fork and taste it just in case? And you can let me know if it's where it needs to be. I don't, like I said, I don't want to overcook it because it will ruin the fish.
Yeah. Now, I imagine this is going to be pretty hot because it's steaming, obviously.
That's right. Definitely.
So,
get a little
kids, if you are trying this, when the heat's still on, make sure you blow it because you will burn your mouth.
That's right. Yes, you will.
And it hurts. Because I did that once with buffalo wings.
Yes.
And it was so hot. Not spicy. Like, they were straight out of the oven, and I had to spit it out because it was so hot.
Yeah. All right, let's give this a taste. I'm going to turn this on low. Trent's going to give it a try, and we'll see what it's like. Maybe get a bigger piece there. That way, see the doneness. Give it a moment and blow on it and stuff.
Okay, I'm going to take this over here.
Okay.
Oops. Okay, so it is still very hot and steaming. And
I don't know. I'll give it a try. See what you think.
hot, 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 hot. Okay, I got a little bite. It did fall out of my mouth because it was so hot, but
The flavor there is
it's all there.
it's good. Okay.
Now, if you like a lot of seasoning in your fish and butter and all that, you could do like a whole packet, and you could do more olive oil and do more butter. This is very good.
All right, so we're going to get back to our final step. We're going to assemble everything, and we'll be right back in just a minute. And we'll put it all together and we'll give it a taste test. Okay guys, we're back. Now we're going to assemble our taco and we're going to taste it and make sure it's good.
But first, let's review our work.
Okay, can you get that in the screen there? I don't think, there it is. There it is.
Okay, so right here we have our guacamole.
Yep.
And then we have our fish. We've said this many times before, but we use orange roughy. We prefer
Take a look. There it is.
white
There's the
fish. a firm white fish,
Mm-hmm.
orange roughy. Would flounder work?
Yeah. I said any of those white fishes would work. Okay. Now let's assemble it, and we're gonna assemble it right now, and then we're gonna give it a taste. So,
Yeah.
you want to take a look? I'll show you how we do this. Okay. Come on down a little bit more, hun. Okay. We're gonna do some guacamole first.
And the reason she's doing the guacamole first is so all the other toppings stick to it. Just stick to it. The guacamole is like glue almost.
That's right. I was just gonna say it's like the glue.
And we also, for our other toppings, we have Texas Pete's hot sauce, and we have our cheese. Which, if you have fish tacos, you gotta have cheese.
Absolutely. I mean, that's my opinion anyway.
Yeah.
I think you have to.
But I think that's almost everyone's opinion. But like some places, they don't put cheese on their fish tacos.
That's right. So we're just gonna put a little mixture here. And we're just gonna roll it up. You're welcome.
And let's get a knife so we can cut it.
Yeah, get that one with the edges there that's in the container over there. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do another one. So the guacamole is gonna go on first. Just drop some there. Don't let me lose you, buddy. Stay right
Sorry.
there. It's okay.
It like blopped down.
And then we're gonna put some cheese.
But you
Some
can do
fish.
this in any order you want.
Yeah, or you could even do shrimp. I know some people like shrimp.
Yeah, and to be honest, this kind of looks like shrimp.
It does. It does.
Yeah, but
It actually really does look like shrimp.
It kind of does. Yeah, it does.
By the way, Trent just ate a piece of fish.
no, it's like avocado.
No fish.
Here, we're
I
not
saw
quite
it.
ready. I'm
I
gonna make
saw it with
mine.
my own eyes.
I'm gonna make it now.
um,
So this is the last one.
we can all
Then
taste
we're gonna
test.
Taste. And then some fish.
To top it off.
That's right.
Just stop eating food over there. It's not taste test
I'm
time.
hungry.
I've been waiting all day for it.
Okay.
Okay, let's get this in the right spot.
And then do you want me to cut yours?
I think I will.
Okay.
All right. Now, let's have a taste.
Cameraman.
We need our
would you like to-
cameraman. Come on over here, cameraman.
Oh, come in. Hold on.
You gotta put the, so we can see, put it down a little bit. Let's see.
Look at these.
Right here.
Look
Yeah,
at
give him a good shot. That's it right
That's
there. Boom.
these. Boom shakalaka.
Now let's take a
Okay.
test. Come on over here.
Hold on.
Come on. Hurry up. Where's yours? Here you go.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna count us down. Everyone get your taco.
It's not
Oh, it's a
taco.
countdown? It's
Yep.
a taco countdown?
Ready?
Here we
3,
go.
2,
What's
1,
it?
go.
What do we think?
That's good.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Might even be better than the last time we made it.
Really?
I just
Well-
said I could eat this every day.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So, thank you.
And hold on, one more thing before we end.
What's that?
This is actually decently healthy.
Yes, it is.
Oh, what's it?
Low carb, high in protein, and good fats.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing over here?
I'm just looking for the.
No, come over here.
Wait, hold on. I found it. I found it, Mom.
What are you? You don't need that.
Yeah, we do. We need it
We
for
got some
everything.
really good root beers today at one of our
Favorite stores.
favorite stores. Aldi is one of our favorite stores.
The brand is Summit.
This is not sponsored. They're just wanting to share a root beer in with their dinner. So,
Well,
okay, let's cheers.
What are you gonna cheers with hot
I
sauce?
want to do it. I want to do it.
Maybe.
Are you gonna cheers with the hot sauce?
Possibly. Oh, here we go. I'll pretend. Cheers.
To hot sauce.
From my kitchen to your family, we hope you have a great day. We hope you enjoy our recipe. Let me know if you want more of these recipes from me and my kids. We would love to share some really great family fun recipes with you guys. So have a great day, and we'll see you again soon.
And thanks for watching.
Bye.